So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the third-year player from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hurts. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards to pick up there. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And touchdown! Amari Cooper, 50 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. They're led out by the 4th-year man out of Duke, and that's Daniel Jones.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 38, Jones. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. The first carry now for Benny Snell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Jones. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on a sack. Throwing Jones. Buying time to his left. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to bunt this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Smith. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Emmitt Smith, the ageless wonder, showing that he still has the strength, the body to fight those tacklers on.
Hard to get down. I liken him off into a crafty pitcher who has a lot of stuff, right? Throw the curveball, off speed, there comes the fastball, slider, changeup, always changing speeds, changing locations. He was that way when you tried to tackle him. One time you get the shoulder pads, the next time you'd miss entirely. You never knew what he was going to do.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Jones now on first down. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones under pressure. They got him again. The fridge, William Perry. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Here's Snell on 3rd down. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Hill to return it. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Wide open receiver complete. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Well, York on now for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Snell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to run again with Snell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Miami. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Steps away. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guy couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. The 20. Touchdown. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it an onside kick.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlet.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Reggie White able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Jones. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there. A good one. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Completes it to Watt. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
They go play action with Hurts.
A solid stiff arm. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready, because we've got another good one on tap.
The rookie fourth rounder out of LSU, Cade York, has this one teed up.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Off play action, Pickett
Out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Cole. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They give to Ingram up the middle. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Ingram again.
brought down at the 20.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That is caught by Lamb. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Pickett.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
William the Refrigerator Perry able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Pickett now, 3rd and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Here he goes right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It was Cam Chancellor that time, the big hitting safety who fired in there to blow that play up. 7-7, our score after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Hill on the return. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, here's Emmett. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. He hits more. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Hurts. And he fires one incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up. Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got a man, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. To try again after the sack. Pickett, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and long for Pickett. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. Gets around him, and they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. York able to send this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Second half begins with a run by Smith. And some room to maneuver. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. Touchdown! Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Off the middle, Ingram. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Pickett now from the gun here. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25 on 2nd down, Pickett. He dumps it down to Ingram.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Looking to throw, Pickett. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and touchdown. A great play there. 68 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. So the problem's really starting to add up now. I mean, they tried a field goal in an effort to get a little bit closer, but the block and return make the situation worse.
I like what you just said there. Just trying to get a little bit closer. I think mentally, that's why they were doing it, because really the 3 wasn't going to do them a whole lot of good, but they feel better about themselves. Now, they feel exponentially worse.
Now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Now Pickett.
His throw incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Pickett.
Open man right side is cut, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Pickett
escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game near the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? There's so many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
On second down, here's Smith again.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Hurts.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out,
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
He rifles one that's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On second down, here's Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,
welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
The rookie fourth rounder out of LSU, Cade York, has this one teed up, and we are underway from Santa Clara. Running room at the 50. Look out. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers. So that's Kenny Pickett. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Off play action. Pickett. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. On the option, Pickett's going to run with it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Well, no. Couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another first and 10 here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jeremy Shockey, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Pickett's throw taken in by Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Pickett now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now an option play on 2nd down. Pickett lost it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now off to the races, down the right. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to them.
First down, the run with Lynch. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 31, Pickett. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling this flag on that one.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Pickett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by a former Niner legend in Ronnie Lott. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off. And it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Amari Cooper, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on 1st down, Pickett flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing. Because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. They'll keep it on the ground again here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. This time Lynch. Dropped at the 35, able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Now Lynch, left side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get in the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
York able to send this one through.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From the 6.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. He's at the 30. 10, 5. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Trying with Pickett here on third down.
Completes it to Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now here in Santa Clara. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Completes it to Watt.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. 36 yards.
And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is down to 28-10. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Rolling to his left. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 30 big ones. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Emmett. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Pickett to throw on first down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Looking to throw. Pickett.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fitzgerald.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
There he goes left side. The 30. 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And the 49er hands team does its job.
After the pick six, here's Pickett to try again. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fitzgerald.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. To the air on first down with Pickett.
And again, he'll give it to Fitzgerald. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Pickett back to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading.